Pile number 1 viewers, you chose the Morgan Greer Tarot. That is your tarot deck. We will reach that in a moment. But first, I just want to introduce this reading to you. This is a message to pierce the veil. So a message is coming through. It has crossed the veil to reach you. And I have to ask you before we begin, are you ready to hear it? If you're not ready, then I would suggest moving on, clicking off, maybe coming back to it later, okay? So let's see. I'm using the What's Gossip Oracle cards. And we're asking what that message is. A message piercing the veil to reach you right now. And if you're aligned in this moment, then you will be ready to hear it. Let's see, what is the message? I'm getting the vibe that it's something you can't ignore anymore, and that's why it's coming through this way. All right. Okay, so I'm not even reading this. All I'm seeing is the cord cutting, okay? There's literal cord cutting here. And then you have this card. It says Toxic Love. Let's read them and get into it, okay? You know what? Let me just grab another one because I meant to grab 3, but those 2 flipped out. All right. Let's see here. So, toxic love, pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachments, can't live without. Brand new. Fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. Ooh, and I just heard, watch me walk. Okay? Cutting ties, cutting cords. Releasing people, places, and things that are attached to old patterns of beliefs, old ways of being that no longer apply to you. This is something you're experiencing right now, and if it's not, this is something you're about to experience, and maybe that's why you came across this reading, to give you a heads up, to be prepared for a shift in a new direction, a fresh new beginning, a reinvention, I heard resurrection, okay? A resurrection, Phoenix rising from the ashes moment where you're no longer the version of you that you used to be, and anything, anyone, any place, any environment, any groups of people, community, it doesn't matter what it is. If there was anything that no longer aligns with you because you can feel its energy and the way that it affected you in maybe a toxic way. Okay, let's just keep it real. We have a toxic card here. Whether it's romantic relationships, familial environments, career environments, we're exposed sometimes to a lot of negative things. And this is saying, not anymore. You are leveling up and out of that energy. You are also this feeling of your eyes are being opened to recognize and discern the patterns of behavior that are negative, toxic, and manipulative. The exposure, it's almost like being able to discern that you're being exposed to it. Because sometimes there's this feeling of like overlooking. You might have at one time overlooked these things in people, places, and things, but not anymore. Your eyes are too awake and open. Now your discernment is so keen, so sharp that the minute the bullshit arises, the minute someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes or a situation no longer aligns with you, you can see right through it. Literally, you are piercing the veil. To see the truth in every situation, in every interaction, in every environment. You have X-ray vision in a room. You read between lines when it comes to your conversations. You can discern the hidden motives and agendas that people have when they're with you, around you, or interacting with you. So you're cutting cords that once have maybe tied you to people, places, and things because you're aware of it. Too aware that you can't unsee it anymore. It's like once you know it, you can't unknow it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Harmful attachments, interactions, anything that caused you pain, discomfort, any patterns of belief that would hold you back or keep you in situations that really were unhealthy for you. That is what you are snipping away and cutting yourself free from mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. So be prepared for a shift in your perspective, in your eyes opening. They haven't been already. They are going to be. This is a heads up to prepare for a critical shift and turn of events, an eye-opening moment that's going to change everything. But this is what is needed to catapult you and expedite you into a refreshed, renewed, restored, reinvented, resurrected, rebirthed version of you. And it's like, watch me shine now. I don't have that holding me back anymore. Watch my glow up. Watch me walk on sunshine into the sunset, okay? Brand new, restored, and unrecognizable even. And what's crazy is it feels so easy for you. It's like once you see it, it's so easy for you to just say no, no more. I do not consent. That's enough. I wipe my hands clean of the situation. It's so easy for you to just walk away. Because you've broken down the wool. It's almost like pulling the wool, right? Some people try to do that. They'll pull the wool over your eyes, but it's like that wool is not over your eyes anymore. Those rose-colored glasses aren't there either. So it's like you're not looking at life and people, places, and things through rose-colored glasses anymore. You're seeing them for what they really are. And once you have that discernment, it makes it so much easier for you to cut things away, cut people off. And if you find yourself in a position where you're soon going to have to cut people, places, and things off and out of your life, just know you're not losing anything. You have everything to gain. In the process, what you gain is yourself, your most highly aligned version of you, brand new, restored, rebirthed, like never before. You have a fresh beginning. And this is how you glow up. Okay? By releasing those things, those people, those places, those things that are negative, toxic, that hold you back, hold you down, and don't give you the room to breathe or grow. Okay? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss or freedom. It's complicated. I feel like this has to do with those things. I just heard it's either you or them. It's either you or that negative, toxic job environment. It's either you or that romantic partnership that all it did was drain you of energy. It's either you or that town you hate living in. Do you see? This is about you or them. And there's really not a choice. It's always going to be you moving forward. You are always going to choose you first. It's not that you're afraid to settle down. It's not that you're avoiding intimacy. The feeling is here with this card. You're discerning real versus fake. Authenticity, right? You're seeing authentically. You're actually living authentically to you and your higher self. So it's like you're living true to yourself, and you can't tolerate anything that's fake or feels fake. Fake people, right? Two-faced people, Yeah, it's like you have, your eyes are discerning to the point, your heart, your spirit is discerning to the point where you can pinpoint what's real and what's not real. So you're not going to lock yourself in or down to anything that doesn't feel right, that doesn't align, that doesn't feel authentic and genuine. So it's not that you're afraid to settle down. It's just that you're not settling for anything that isn't real. Which also, if you look at this, it says fear of loss of freedom. Oh no, it's about, I'm not going to give my energy, or I'm not going to settle for anything that doesn't honor my autonomy, or that doesn't honor my sovereignty. See the difference? I can't lock in and lock down or commit to anything that doesn't feel right or real. No more settling for it's complicated or situationships or it's good enough for right now. No. Not the version of you moving forward. Okay? No, no, no. This is what you're doing. And the fact that this card is sandwiched by these two cards is very telling, because it's saying that you're cutting away anything negative and toxic, and you're also cutting away anything that isn't real or true to you. That is the you moving forward. Let me make sure I don't have the whole, okay, I don't have the whole deck upside down. All right, let's see what else we can learn about this. I love this for you. I really do. You're the real deal. Anything that doesn't let you blossom or bloom, it has to go. This says, watch me shine, right? And you have the sunflower, which is about success. It's actually symbolic of the sun. So yeah, you're about to start shining like the sun itself. Your light is going to blind folks. Why? Moving forward, why it should be blinding people, and it will, is because you're living authentically. You're living in alignment. And the minute something doesn't feel aligned, it's like, that's it. Snip, snip. I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't tolerate it. That's the energy from this reading. It is so badass of you to live unapologetically you, being authentically you in every area of your life. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so interesting, right? Like, I'm not pulling these tarot cards on any one oracle, but I mean, we do have a Two of Cups here. So, oh, King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could be you or somebody else. Ace of Wands. Okay, that's action-oriented, passion. Okay, so I'm seeing a few different scenarios here. I could definitely see that some of you are releasing relationships, especially with the Two of Cups, business partnerships, connections, alliances, friendships, even any kind of partnership, business or otherwise. Strong emphasis on romantic partnerships, though, that are no longer aligned with you because they either drained you of your energy, made you feel less than, made you feel small, were too heavy for the light energy that you're moving into, for the lightness that you're carrying right now, because it feels like you're in a process of shedding off the last remnants of old weight from the past and whatnot. Again, you're turning into something brand new. You're not the same person you were even just 6 months ago. You've changed. You're undergoing the last vestiges of that change right now. So any partnerships, friendships, alliances, connections that no longer align with you are being severed. Why? I'm looking at this because King of Cups energy is emotionally leveled up. You've matured. You know your worth. And you're listening to your heart. That is your compass. Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands is brand new energy. This divine inspired action here. So because you're trusting yourself, you're in alignment. Again, number 2 is a number of alignment. So you're in alignment with yourself. Trusting yourself, trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, and moving forward that in the direction of divine inspired action in new ways that maybe you didn't have the confidence to step forward into before. But we see you have that confidence now. And with the Ace of Wands, you're acting upon it. You're acting upon those big, bright ideas. I could see this as you being in alignment. I could also see this as you releasing those things, people, places, and situations, partnerships that aren't aligned to your highest self. And the goals and, the big ideas that you have for yourself as well. And I could also see this as because you've released situations, people, places, and things that don't fit your highest alignment, and you recognize that with the King of Cups energy with all your heart, you now can encounter new people, places, situations, and scenarios that do inspire you in new ways, that are aligned to you, that are just as excited and enthusiastic about you as you are about them. These are aligned partnerships. So I feel like anything that you're getting rid of, anything that you're moving away from, any partnerships, romance, career, or otherwise that you're severing, it's so that way you can align with what's true to your heart. People who do match that energy instead, right? And I feel like there's so much creativity blossoming and blooming in this new era. And you're trusting yourself that much more. Because you've learned to listen to the stirrings of your heart. You've leveled up, you've matured spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. And now it's like the universe can only deliver you what is a match and a mirror to you. I feel like you've outgrown and up-leveled out of those situations. And now it's like, okay, now it's time to find those scenarios that are in alignment with you. Those friends, those partnerships, those, romantic interests, if that's what you're looking for, that are in alignment with you, that do match your vibe, that do match your frequency, because you've cut away, released patterns of belief, and changed your mindset. You've shifted, I want to say even shifted realities. You did the work to cut away those things, to give yourself this fresh start. And naturally, things have to fall off the wheel, right? In order to make space for new things to hop on. One door closes so another one can open. A chapter ends so another one can begin. And it's like, that's what this is. This Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. These two cards, to me, very much in alignment with each other. And you're not settling for less because you can discern the difference between real and fake now. You have the sight, the discernment. And you're only accepting that which is in alignment with you, and anything that isn't has to go. Underneath the surface, let's see what the underlying energy is. Maybe hidden extra message. More energy of trusting. I'm hearing trusting the journey. This is a new chapter. Not everything is going to be clear 100% as far as where it's leading. But one thing you can trust is your intuition. King of Cups would definitely do that. So if you feel something in your gut and it's stirring and it's telling you to snip, snip, make a change, cut something out, cut something off, it's because there's a spiritual stirring asking you to do that. Why? Because it's not in alignment with you. And you also have something else to gain on the other side of letting that go. You have something else to gain in its place that is in, actually a mirror or match to your frequency now, that you've done the work to get rid of, right? all the old that was maybe holding you back, or it feels like keeping you bound into harmful things or negative situations. The moon is energy of, again, the veil, right? Sometimes there's not everything is fully revealed with that energy. Underneath the surface, there's still, I feel like with that card, still some hidden elements that have yet to be revealed. The thing is as long as you continue to trust your intuition and that guidance from within, the sun will rise on the other side, right? This is telling me this is just temporary. You'll see what the shift is leading you to as long as you follow through with what feels authentic to you. Your intuition, your inner being, your higher self is nudging you in the direction of these shifts, these changes, and these severings of situations that are no longer aligned. And it feels like the more you listen to that nudge, the authentic stirrings of that, calling in your heart, you will be led right and true. 2 cards of new beginnings right here. You'll be led away from what's fake into what's real. And you will be living aligned, perfectly, authentically, genuinely you. And it feels like that's all the universe wants from you. Now, the moon energy, it's important because it's like this is where you walk the path, not knowing where it's all going to lead, but trusting the journey anyway. And that's going to require faith in yourself. But I feel like you got this more than you realize. Also, moon energy, dream time. Pay attention to your dreams because I feel like there's extra messages trying to come through during your dream state. That is the perfect time where the veil can get pierced to get a message across to you. And I feel like somebody could be coming through in your dreams. I would say pay attention to the way it feels in your dreams. I feel like there's an important message that they want to get across to you. It could be a masculine figure coming through. I feel like they want to share something with you. It's like they have an important message that they're delivering with love. And I feel like upon waking up, it's going to be a big aha moment for you. Some kind of big realization is going to come through from that message that you receive beyond the veil within the dream state. I feel like it could be a very lucid dream that some of you may receive with a message from beyond. And it's like upon waking up from that dream, a million sparks go off. And it's like, whoa, I get it now. I know what I need to do. I know what this means. I feel like there's a big moment of aha, or a spark that gets lit within you. A fire gets stoked within you. Ace of Wands. And it's going to move you in a new direction. And it feels like that's going to be the fuel that you need to initiate something that maybe you hesitated on for a while. But you're not going to be able to hesitate anymore moving forward. You're going to know what you need to do. Perseverance. Salmon swim upstream. They go against the grain. They go against the current to achieve a goal. So this is like come hell or high water energy. Okay? You're going to do what you need to do. Cut away what needs to be cut away. You're going to go and do and follow your gut instincts anyway. You're going to do the opposite of what's expected of you, right? To achieve what you need to do what you need to do, despite what others may think, say. I keep getting the vibe to tell you, like, just get ready for this. Get ready for this. And it's like, once it kicks in, there's no stopping you, okay? Huge gift comes out of this. And I was already getting the feeling that you have something big to gain. So you're not really losing anything. You have everything to gain. There is a big gift that comes out of this. It might have to do with some of the seeds that you've planted. Okay, look at the apple seeds in the card. Manifestations. Okay, we also have energy of success. Your time to shine. If you have hesitated before to make the moves that you've needed to make to honor you, your dreams, your wishes, your desires, your worth, there's something about to shift here, and you're not going to be able to ignore your needs anymore. It's going to kickstart something in your journey to make you go against the grain in some area of your life. That is going to require a little bit of your courage, a little bit of faith in yourself, yes. But it will be worth it, because there is a gift to come out of it in the end. And you will succeed. You have the salmon, which is symbolic of abundance and success in achieving goals. You also have the sunflower, which is symbolic of the sun. And this card is saying you're about to be brand new, made brand new in a new way, and it's your time to shine. Another seed that's been hibernating, okay? I feel like you're about to burst out of the shell, come out of the cave, out of the cocoon. Again, if you did the shadow work to release these things, this is your time to come out of the cave, out of the cocoon, out of hiding, out of isolation even, out of those things that kept you in the dark, so you can finally shine in new ways. Because you're not the same. Whoa, okay. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. I was just going to pull your final oracle. Let's see what we have here. This is the Priestess of Light oracle. Okay, so it says idyllic times, the garden paradise. Let's see if I can find it here. That is number 48. And then I'm also going to roll a dice for angel numbers. So it says, an owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her hands. Interesting, because I said coming out of the cocoon, right? It's time to come out of the cocoon. And there's the butterfly. And interestingly enough, you have the owl on the card as well. And I usually always, bring this up in the moon card, that owls do fly by night. They don't need to see, right, to catch their prey. They just trust their intuition. So let's see how this ties in, because we already know that you're coming out of the cave, out of hibernation. And the version of you that's stepping out of the cocoon or out of the cave is definitely not the same. You've undergone with that butterfly a metamorphosis, okay? So, this portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. It may be an unexpected blessing or a long-awaited result. Seeds of manifestation, right? Of extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new. Brand new. Through the process of metamorphosis, as a caterpillar changes through an internal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. Again, it's time to fly, time to spread your wings and fly, time to shine. I said walking on sunshine, walking into the sunset, right? Oh, man. Yeah. It experiences intense pressure and difficulty. In time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in its migration. Similarly, the hardships that you've gone through have brought you great value and inner strength, transforming your life and carrying you to a new reality of pleasant experiences and peaceful surroundings. So get ready for the idyllic times ahead. Let yourself relax and appreciate the peace and beauty coming into your life. On a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling of okay. So it could be foretelling of an upcoming trip or even a move. Remember I said the people, places, and things, the environments, that state that you live in that you can't stand anymore? It's time to cut those things off and out. So it's foretelling of an upcoming trip or even a move to a picturesque and lush environment. One that may seem like a paradise to you, or one that matches you, your vibe, right? Your authenticity, the true you. This bodes well for your energy and your future. Even if you can't go on vacation or make a move now, you can still create ideals of peace and happiness in your daily life. Surround yourself with the beauty of nature, the trees, flowers, and birds and animals that are ever-present blessings from the universe. And those might be signs for you too. Know that every moment you stop to relax and appreciate your natural world, you bring an idyllic time to your life. After all, paradise is always there, should you choose to experience it. Affirmation: I open my life to experience the wonders of nature all around me. Beauty and peace fill my life in many delightful ways. And I love how this page is 1, 2, 3. Steps, right? In a new direction. All right, let's see what your angel number is for this reading. A lot of times angel numbers that can come up confirm what is already said in the reading or provide you with an additional message you may need in the moment. So I say do your research, find a source that you trust, and see what the number brings to you. All right, so we have 1. That's energy of new beginnings. 0, energy of possibilities being endless. And what is that? That's a 2. So 102 is your angel number. I will go ahead and put that in the screen for you. I hope that this reading has helped you. If you feel that it has, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. And you can also support me further by checking me out on Etsy. Link to my Etsy store is down below. I have cool things there for sale, including readings when I have the time. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2, viewers, you chose the Dreaming Way Tarot, and we're going to grab this in a moment. First, I just want to give you a little bit of an understanding about what this reading is about. So, this is a message that is crossing or piercing the veil to reach you. Maybe it's reaching a blind spot, right? Or piercing a blind spot where you couldn't really understand or see, or maybe something that you're unaware of, but it's piercing the veil to reach you. My advice to you is, if you're not ready to hear or learn something in this moment, let's say, if you're not ready to receive a message, maybe that you're not prepared for, then I would say click off this video or come back to it another time, okay? So this is a message that you can't ignore, but it's piercing the veil to reach you right now in this moment. So I would suggest take a breath and open your heart if you are prepared to receive right now. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start with this oracle deck. It's called the What's Gossip Oracle cards. Pile number 2, viewers choosing the Dreaming Way Tarot. There's a message crossing the veil to reach you. And if you feel aligned in this moment, then allow your heart to receive it. Let's see what we have here first. Trust the signs, follow guidance. It says paying attention to guidance, the universe is speaking clearly to you. Following your intuition, receiving the message. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Because I'm delivering a message here now, right? So the universe is definitely trying to get your attention. Maybe it has been, but it could be that you've been overlooking it. Or if you have been receiving the signs, synchronicities, and whatnot, maybe you're struggling to interpret them. Because sometimes we can get fogged, right? Or brain fog, and we're like, what is this trying to tell me? But you're being guided here. And the shine, the shine. Ooh, I wanted to say the signs, but I ended up saying the shine. So you are glowing up. You're shining. Your light is shining. And it's this feeling of it's a beacon. You are a beacon. And also it feels like the light is shining on the things that you need to see. Like a spotlight. Highlighting. So it feels like the universe spirit is highlighting things in your journey at this time. Shining a spotlight on what needs to be seen by you, recognized by you. Those things are not coincidence. You're making connections. You're connecting the dots. You're seeing patterns in everyday life and living. It's pointing to something. Part of me feels like some of you are getting a lot, like bombarded with a lot of signs and synchronicity, but you're getting the messages, right? The messages are received. You're receiving them. But you're not sure what to do with them. But really what I feel like, it's highlighting something on the way. You're not crazy. It's pointing to something. And I want to say to you, it's magic. You're living a magical life right now. You're actually in alignment. The fact that you're receiving this and you're seeing the patterns, the connections, you're connecting the dots, you're seeing the synchronicity, it's actually confirming that you're in alignment. The only reason why you can make these connections and see these things is because you are in alignment. So it's confirming your frequency and mirroring it back to you. And trust it. That's what this is saying. Trust it. The only reason why you're receiving all of this, you feel maybe bombarded by it, or that the signs are coming in the way that they are, or they're about to, okay? This isn't happening for you yet. It's about to pop off. So trust what you receive, because it's telling you something. It's confirming things to you. It's highlighting what your intuition knows to be the truth. So that's why the card says, trust the signs. You're not crazy. It really does get to be this magical. And it's all pointing to something. The signs themselves are piercing the veil to reach you. That's funny, because like sometimes when we receive signs and synchronicities, right? We're like, is this real life? We're like giving side eye. Sometimes it is hard to believe. Sometimes it feels too good to be true. Look, shocking. You won't believe this story. Yeah, sometimes if you were to try to explain the patterns and the connecting of the dots to other people, like a lot of times they wouldn't believe you. It's too magical, too fantastical a lot of times for the average person who does not live that way. Your life is about to get really magical. And to other people, they don't understand why, because they're not aware, they're not awake enough to see these things in real life. in everyday life, but you do, or you're about to. The thing is, it says misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. That can work both ways, because sometimes we do doubt what we're seeing. We do question what we're seeing. Sometimes we feel like it's just leading us nowhere. We're on a wild goose chase of signs, synchronicities, patterns, and whatnot, right? And then sometimes we're like, oh, it can't be. But the feeling is, it is. Now, there's the other side of this coin is, I feel like for some of you, the signs are highlighting a specific situation, maybe for some of you with a specific person or environment. And they're promising you something. They're exaggerating, or they're giving you half-truths, or they're promising something they can't deliver. And the message here, beyond the one that I already gave you, the message here that's piercing the veil, what it's saying is, the red flags, don't overlook them. Everything's pointing to what you know to be true. So don't deny your own instincts, your own intuition. Because it could be that somebody is painting a picture for you, but deep down, that's not the truth. It is too good to be true. Somebody could be trying to mislead you. Okay? And that's where you have to trust yourself, because the universe is going to highlight the truth to the point where you're not going to be able to ignore or overlook it any longer. Also, the feeling is here, the signs, and that's just for a few of you. I feel like the main story here is be prepared for an influx of pattern recognition, synchronicities, signs, magical like happenings, okay? And there's so much more happening underneath the surface. Your mind, your logical mind might try to explain it away. Okay? But you're going to have to trust yourself, because I feel like it's confirming something that you can't quite make sense of as of yet. But it's pointing to something unfolding up ahead. The signs, the synchronicities for some of you, you might question if they're leading you astray. Again, like I said, the wild goose chase feeling. But I feel like here, you're really going to have to trust yourself to discern and interpret what you receive. Because the universe is delivering messages, and it feels like a lot that are about to start coming through. And to be prepared for that. Also, the feeling is here to ground yourself, please. Because sometimes when they come in that much, with that frequency, it can feel a little disconcerting. Okay? So we have the energy of behind the mask. Interesting. Remember I said that for some, and I didn't even pull this over yet. I was saying that for some of you, there's somebody that you're dealing with that is promising you things, but they're not living up to the hype that they're promising. You could be ignoring the red flags. The signs are everywhere, but you could be ignoring them. And this person could be telling you, oh, it's not what it seems, right? This card says not what it seems. Well, they could be trying to tell you it's not what it seems or not what it looks like. That's not what I meant. Okay, be mindful of the gaslighting. But it says hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. I feel like somebody could be putting on a facade, putting on a mask with you, not being authentically themselves around you. And the signs are pointing to the fact that, you know, this person, the true intentions of this person are blatantly loud and clear. But it could be that you're in a position that you don't want to believe what you're seeing. Okay? That's for some of you. The other part of this story of unfolding synchronicity and struggling to believe what you're seeing or trying to make sense of it all is, like I said, you could try to explain this to other people. Okay, that's where this card falls in. You could try to explain the magic to other people and they just won't get it. And it does create this feeling of like, no one understands you. A lot of times when you go through your awakening, you feel very alone because you don't feel like anybody gets it. You're experiencing all these things, all this magic, all this pattern recognition and symbols and symbolic things that you're coming across on a daily, and you can feel overwhelmed by them because you're that awake in the game. And it can feel very lonely in that place. And you feel that you have to kind of like dim your light or almost like, almost like hide your light under a rock just to try to fit in. Sometimes you feel like you have to dumb yourself down because nobody gets it. You're not able to be your true self. You're not able to share your true thoughts because no one would freaking get it. So a lot of times you conceal, even from those that you know, it's your own family sometimes through your awakening. They don't really know you. They just look at you like you're weird if you try to explain some of the shit you've experienced and the things that you've seen because you're that aware, self-aware, awake in this simulation reality, whatever you want to call it, matrix. So there's a little bit of that too. So for some of you, you're going through a massive awakening journey to the point where you're going to start seeing things that pierce the veil on the daily. And when you try to share these things with people, no one gets it. It seems outlandish, exaggerated, like the card says. And no one gets it. No one sees you. No one understands. And I feel like this reading is telling you to prepare for that possibility. That the more aware and awake you become in the reality in which you live, the more you feel you can't relate to the average person who's still walking around asleep. Whoa, okay. We only need 3 cards because I'll be here all day. If that's the case. So 3 cards, please. The reason why I'm not grabbing them is for time constraints, okay? But I trust the universe to deliver us the cards that we need to get this message across properly. that one. Like, honestly, answer, let me know in the comment section how many of you feel that even your own family really knows you truly. I bet you can count on, I feel like this pile, I bet you can count on one hand the people you can actually tell this stuff to. Your spiritual journey, who you can actually talk to about it. I bet you can count on less than one hand the amount of people that you can maybe share this kind of stuff with that would actually get it. All right, so we have the Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, huge changes. Okay, there's a big shift. Something is about to shift for you, and the signs are pointing the way. For one, you have to trust what you're receiving and try not to talk yourself out of it. That's one of the big messages here. These two cards are giving me a meditative state. This is an energy of rest, repose, taking a time out to think, to kind of clear your mind. Two of Swords, so that way you can sit. You might feel at an impasse. You might feel that you're kind of like in between old and new. You might have a decision to make. Again, you want to make sure that you're making the decisions that honor the true version of you, and that you're not making decisions just to appease everybody else. Because all the signs over here are pointing, highlighting the truth, the true version of you. So it feels like you're going to have to honor that. Honor what honors you, right? Honor yourself by honoring the choices that honor and align with who you really are, not what everything or everyone expects of you. And also be careful that sometimes people, places, and things aren't always what they seem. There's a situation for some of you, person or something that is misleading. It's promising something, but it's not really delivering what it says or what they're going to say they're going to do. Be mindful of that. I feel like you will get that situation highlighted so that way you can see the truth in that scenario. But you're going to have to remove yourself from the distractions to get to the heart of it, to see, to discern, to decide, and listen to your intuition. If you have to remove yourself from people, places, and things in order to do that, please do so. Because once you decide, once you see from within, that impasse, that temporary hold, okay, that you might feel yourself in, it's going to go by like that. And then everything shifts and changes. The big message here is that there are signs being highlighted, patterns. It's like the universe is trying to get a message to you loud and clear. And in some ways, you might be questioning your reality, questioning, is this too good to be true? Is this, am I seeing this, or is my mind just making this up? Or what am I really seeing? Is it real? You might feel misled. You might feel bamboozled in a situation. You might feel like something is too good to be true. Is this magic really happening for me, to confirm? You might talk yourself out of it. And I want to say to you, the more you align, calm your mind, remove yourself from distractions, go within, you will see that this is not just happening to entertain you. This is really the world you live in. And it's also the magic. There's a lot of magic at work on your behalf, trying to point the way and highlight to you what needs to be seen by you so you can follow through and you can trust yourself more. And if other people don't get it, then that's their problem. They're still in their programming, but you have awakened up. You have woken up out of the programming. And that's why you can discern and see to the truth of the matter. You can see and discern with your heart. Your inner world is very alive and active. And not everybody's going to get that. But because you can discern your inner world, right, or your outer world through your inner world, okay, think about that. You can discern the outer world. You can interpret it through your inner world. Because you can do that, it changes everything. It will change everything. And it will also move things forward. Likewise, Wheel of Fortune, move things out of your path. Have things fall off the wheel so new things can hop on. And this is a very solitary journey, it feels. Not everybody's going to understand this. Not everybody's going to understand the journey that you're on right now. And it can feel very lonely. And to others looking from the outside in, they don't understand it. They won't. They're not meant to, though. So be prepared for things in your journey to shift in a way that might make you feel a little alone. Likewise, as you level up, as you begin to trust yourself more, you're also going to be able to see people, places, and things for what they really are and what they aren't. And when you quiet your mind and go within, it's going to be like a filter to help you see who's being true, who's being fake, who's being real versus not. Because the signs are also pointing out the red flags. And if there's somebody like that in your environment, you're going to have to make the choice. You're going to have to sit with yourself, quiet your mind, sit with yourself and make the choice to release that, to close the door on that. Wheel of Fortune is a change and transitionary card. It's fate, it's destiny. I also feel like some of you are being moved to follow the signs in the direction of your destiny. And for some of you, that may mean making the choices that honor you and not what other people expect of you. And to let go of things that are not authentically allowing yourself to feel aligned. It's letting go of the things that are not authentic to you. Anything that makes you feel like you can't be your fullest self is not aligned with you. And you may have to make the choice to kind of move away from those things, to close those parts of your journey, to step away from them and move on and move beyond them. Because it feels like those things aren't promising you anything. They're not able to give you what you need so you can be your true self and live authentically. And it's like, don't hide how you feel. Don't hide the true you. The true you is meant to shine in a world that sees you, okay? And if there's anything in your journey at this time that doesn't see you truly, I feel like it's falling off the wheel. But what's going to help it fall off the wheel and move you in the direction of what's truly meant for you instead is you choosing to go within and listen to what feels aligned and trust the way that the guidance is being delivered to you, the way that the universe is speaking to you, because it's trying to reveal what's real and what's not. It's trying to show you what's authentic to you and what's not. And you're going to have to trust your intuition and trust what's being highlighted to you so you can see and discern from within first. Then it gets confirmed to you outwardly. But you're on a journey with this card. Everything's about to change. And you're going to start seeing things clearly. And that inside voice is going to start speaking. I just heard. Your journey is being shifted. I feel that the signs are pointing to your destiny, to fate, what's meant for you. And the things that are meant for you are in full alignment with you. The things that are meant for you are going to reflect the true you. No more hiding who you are. Just to kind of like fit in. This new timeline, I feel like you're on a new timeline. New timeline that you're stepping into, you can't remain hidden anymore. It's like the universe won't allow it. I want to see what's underneath the deck. Yeah, so Seven of Wands is a fighting spirit. It's about standing up for yourself, your beliefs, your boundaries, what you know to be true. And you're coming into an era where you're going to have to kind of like put your foot down and only accept what feels like it matches the true you. You might have to set healthy boundaries, make choices, again, that honor those boundaries. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune and the Luck card. Yeah. Things are shifting. Your luck is changing. Fortune, right? What falls off the wheel is leaving because it's trying to bring in something better. This is a change in transitionary card. And all the things that weren't aligned with you, they have to kind of fall off the wheel to make space for things that are truly an authentic match. And that could be people, places, and things. I kind of feel like for some of you, you are surrounding yourself with friends or places or people that just do not get you and maybe do not allow you to shine your brightest light. And this is about letting go. I feel like it's about letting go of the things that kind of keep you small in some way. You're meant for something greater, I feel. And it's like, I feel this energy of like needing to be surrounded by, or needing to be understood by a vibe or like a, how would you say, a community, right? Or a frequency of people, places, and things that truly match you. Oh, yeah. Okay, protect. These cards aren't red reverse, by the way. So we have protection. There's something unlocking for you now. Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid of something going wrong if you honor yourself, honor your needs? Are you afraid of something crashing and burning, right? The thing is, you're protected. I feel like the only failure could be in not living authentically, or not choosing the path, or not choosing the path that really reflects the true you. Or if you failed before, are you afraid of failing again by following through with what you really want versus what maybe others expect of you? The thing is that things are changing. The luck is on your side. I feel like good things are trying to enter with the Wheel of Fortune, but you are protected. Maybe you're not seeing how safe and protected you are. And you do have this energy of being able to unlock a new level of being. But it's going to require that you listen to yourself, trust yourself to make the choices that honor you, and then move forward with that unapologetically so. Even if it means setting healthy boundaries, fighting for yourself, your needs, your desires, your wants, and not backing down. And it feels like also to tell you, it doesn't matter who the hell it disappoints. It feels like it's a non-negotiable. The true you needs to come through and to live unapologetically so, fully in alignment. And to hell with anything or anyone that does not align with that. No more people pleasing is what I just heard too. This is about standing up and speaking your voice, or letting your voice be heard, allowing yourself to be seen. It's okay to take up space is what I'm hearing. Because the more you ignore your needs, the unhappier you become, okay? The more you feel like you can't catch a break, or the more you feel like everything's just going downhill, okay? But really what is required is that you live unapologetically you and choose you in every situation. Because if you're not being authentic to yourself moving forward, it's just going to take you further down, right, into a dark place that you don't want to be in. Let me make sure I don't have this whole thing. I think they're all mixed up. Oh, I just want to make sure it's not upside down. These aren't red reversed. Anyway, let's see. Because something big is trying to change and come in and shift, but it's going to require you honoring yourself in every authentic way possible. Because the universe is highlighting big things in your life right now, shining the spotlight on what needs to be, I heard, course corrected, okay? There's something trying to course correct. And what you're seeing is it's not coincidence. The patterns that you're recognizing, the way that the universe is highlighting, synchronicities and whatnot, it's telling you something. Yeah, look at that. New creations, innovation. All right, let's see what it says. Higher perspective with, it looks like the hawk. I could be wrong. I don't know if that's hawk or owl. But let's read it. The priestess of the mind extends her hands upward, the light from her palms sending two hawks, there you go, flying in opposite directions. Beautiful golden orbs hover over and around her head. Look at that. Marking a time of great confidence and mental activity for you. You are being guided by spirit to explore new directions of invention and creation. Look at that. By being authentic to yourself. Your invention may come in the form of a wide variety of endeavors, such as a new business, a medical discovery, a new computer game, or the founding of a charitable agency. Anything from a musical composition to a real estate development could be among the types of innovations springing in your mind at this time. You may even be thinking about going to school for a special degree or certification. If so, know that you are certainly capable of achieving it. Again, destiny, fate. Are you afraid of failure? Did you try before and failed? Maybe it didn't work out. Do you see what I'm saying? But the universe is trying to point and hint to something. It's highlighting something. It's being very bold about it, I feel. And you're going to have to trust yourself. You're going to have to listen to that. Know that you're protected because opportunity is unlocking. Things and doors are opening and unlocking for you. But you're going to have to stand firm in that. Despite who it may hurt, okay? Or who it might not align with or agree with. This is about you trusting yourself, honoring yourself, and not letting anything or anyone try to talk you out of this new direction that the universe is highlighting for you, throwing you signs and synchronicities to put you on the right path, going inward to trust yourself so you can make the shift and the change and flow with it, go with it. Because your journey is being steered in a new direction, and it's going to require you be honest with yourself, true to yourself, and authentic to yourself. You have so much positive luck and energy on your side, but you're going to have to remove yourself from the distraction and the noise. And if there's anything or anyone that's promising you something and they can't uphold their promises, that's also the universe pointing out and highlighting that person's energy and telling you to shift your direction away from them because it's not helping you. All right, let's keep going. You may find yourself conflicted. There you go. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, you might find yourself conflicted as you consider two very different paths. Right here, the choice, right? And the shift in the direction, right here. Change and transition. You might be at a stalemate or at an impasse, right? Or kind of like holding off, making a choice. And the signs are all pointing to what you need to do, but you might not trust yourself or believe what you're seeing or the signs that the universe is, giving you to kind of like say, hey, this is what you need to do. But you might be kind of like saying, am I really seeing what I'm seeing here? But anyway, this does align. So you may find yourself conflicted as you consider two different paths, both brimming with potential. The hawks, birds of prey, and war represent the inner battle regarding your choices. But your confusion is only preventing you from taking action in either direction. Two swords. Not making a choice is still making a choice. You're just choosing to do nothing. Okay, consider that. A nagging voice of self-doubt. Look at that. Like you may vacillate back and forth. Can I believe this? Is this too good to be true? That type of thing with this card, remember. Is this just leading me astray? A nagging voice of self-doubt may be keeping you on the fence. There you go. But note how the priestess's heart center glows with confidence. This card is saying that you now have the power to make a decision and see it through. Like I said, are you fearing failure? Are you worried you won't succeed? Right? Yeah, so it says you have the power to see it through. Try again is what this is saying. Trust in yourself and let yourself receive the guidance. Literally, right? Let yourself receive the guidance and information all around you. Your mind is sparking with the lights of new ideas. Maybe ideas that are unlocking, okay? Activating. Listen to your heart about which path to follow, right? This is about going inward, reaching that discernment, choosing, making the choice, deciding, moving forward, and allowing yourself to flow with it, with the Wheel of Fortune. And then once you do, watch how everything changes. And you're going to have to stick up for yourself. You're going to have to put your foot down, right? This is the courage. This is the confidence to stand up for what you believe. Again, your mind is sparking with the lights of new ideas. Listen to your heart about which path to follow. Affirmation. I open my mind to the pipeline of new ideas available to me now. I know I'm capable of both initiative and follow through. There you go. I think that card's perfectly aligned. You're going to have to honor yourself, honor your truth, honor what you know you need to do, and just do it. All right, let's see what the angel number is for your reading. The angel numbers that show up can confirm a lot of what is said in the reading or provide you with a message you need in the moment. I say do your research, find a source that you trust. Let that source confirm or interpret the angel numbers for you to deliver that message. All right, so we have 6, 8, and 1. So 681 is your angel number. Go ahead and look that up, see what it brings to you. Thank you so much for watching, connecting, and supporting my channel. If you feel that this reading has helped you in some way, just let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing from all of you. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Hype it up even. I know that's a new thing with YouTube videos. You can hype up a video. That always helps the algorithm. You could also support me further by joining my channel membership for exclusive readings that I put out for members only, or checking me out on Etsy. Link is down below in the description box. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the Light Seers Tarot, and I will definitely grab this for you in a moment. To get the reading started, though, we're going to use the What's Gossip Oracle deck. And before I start pulling cards, I just want to explain a little bit about this message. So this is a message that is trying to pierce the veil to get to you. And it could be that maybe it's something you're overlooking, something you're not quite seeing for yourself, something you're not even aware of yet. But the thing is, I just want to make you aware that if you don't feel ready to receive this, I would say click off, or maybe come back to it another time when you do feel ready to receive whatever's inside of here trying to get to you. Again, if you do feel aligned right now to watch this, then take a deep breath and open your heart and allow yourself to receive. Because this is a message that's trying to cross the veil to get to you. Okay, so let's see. It's trying to cross, this is what I just heard, trying to cross your normal level of everyday awareness to get to you. Okay, so if this reached you right now, you know, maybe that you're ready to receive it. But let's see. Pile number 3, the message that's piercing the veil to get to you. What is it? All right, let's start with this first. Oh, wow. Retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, and living the dream. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, a big break is coming. Look at that. Career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. Oh, I feel like I'm spoiling. I'm giving you a spoiler alert. So you're about to achieve something. A breakthrough is coming through to change something around for you. You know what I just heard also? Rest, relax, be at ease, because your moment is here. Do you know what that's saying to me? There's nothing else you need to do. There's nothing else you need to do. You already did it. You already set yourself up. You already did the legwork. You already secured your foundation to prepare for what's coming in. You earned it already. You're about to achieve a dream. No freaking way. And it's right on time. Look at that, divine timing. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. No sooner, no later. Right on time. You're exactly at the right place at the right time. This is crazy. You know what I want to say to you? If any of you were debating whether to watch pile 2 or 3, if you were struggling between either pile 2 or 3, I think you need to watch pile 2 as well. The reason why I say that is because that reading is telling you to, you know what, it was kind of saying to hang tight. Your luck is shifting and changing. You just need to trust yourself. Something's about to shift and change. And the more that you honor yourself and you align with what you know to be true and trust what Spirit is trying to highlight for you, everything will shift and change. Like your luck is shifting, but it's going to require that you trust yourself, your discernment, okay? And not give up, not back down. And this feels like it almost feels like a continuation of pile 2. That the luck, the turn of luck or the fate or the destiny, that's the thing. You can't avoid what is meant for you. You can't miss what's meant for you. Something is shifting and changing, yes, to bring you this. Why? Because you're ready for it. You're aligned with it. I don't know what this is for some of you. I feel like for some of you, you've been working on something for a while. And that reading was saying all the signs were pointing, highlighting something, but you could be doubting yourself. But it's like, and then here it's like, no. The universe was pointing to it all along. You can rest. You can receive now. All your aspirations, your manifestations, your hard work is about to pay off. Everything's about to turn around. And I feel like it might happen suddenly, magically, overnight, as if by magic, in a way that you weren't even anticipating or you didn't see coming. Because the time is right and you're ready. I don't know if some of you are going on vacation or retiring or maybe leaving a normal 9-to-5 and maybe pursuing something else that speaks and is more aligned with, your true self, your desires, your goals, your passions. Because this card is saying there's a career turning point, a major opportunity. Could be life-changing, a life-changing moment. This is it. Your patience is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. The way you've trusted the process, trusted yourself to make the decisions that honor you despite, what others or outside influence might say. Being true to yourself even when no one else could see you or recognize it. That's all about to pay off. The timing couldn't be more perfect is what this reading is saying. And when it comes through, it's going to come in big. It's going to change everything. It's going to shift everything. And you're going to be maxing, relaxing, walking. And it's funny because in Pile 1, I said walking into the sunset, walking into the sunshine. And then you have a big old sun here. Reminds me of that song, Walking on Sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Right? That one? And it's time to feel good. That's a good song. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put the name. Oh, man. Oh, that's a really good song. Oh, that's what this is feeling like. Yeah, you're walking on sunshine and it's time to feel good. Okay, I'm so curious now to see what this is all about. Also, Cinderella moment, okay? The clock striking midnight. It's like from one day to the next, overnight, as if by magic. Okay? That's what the clock just gave me. You can't avoid what's meant for you. It will never pass you by. What's meant for you will always find you. Oh, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Oh, man. Pile 3. You're going to be living the dream. Whatever that dream is. You're going to be planning your future. This big break and breakthrough is going to allow you to plan for your future. Maybe you were in a position where you felt like you couldn't plan anything long term, or do you know what I mean? Like you could only survive one day to the next type of thing. No way. And look how similar that looks to the clock, right? These two cards. Whoa. All right, so you have a big opportunity that's coming your way for sure, for sure. It's going to be a big breakthrough, an opportunity, business opportunity, career move, possibly. Could be wealth coming in, an inheritance. I don't know why I'm getting that, but some kind of like money or gift of money. This is a tangible gift, an item, a house could be for some of you, a ring, a present, a gift of money, a windfall, even. And it's coming in at exactly the right time that it needs to, that it was supposed to, no sooner, no later. I feel like you did all the work to stabilize yourself, to prepare for this, to receive it. And even when moments got hard or challenging, you still powered through and kept on believing either way. And now a wish is about to come true. Again, a true Cinderella moment. The clock strikes 12 and everything changes. Okay? Partnership, could be a business partnership, a contract of some sort as well with the Two of Cups, whether love or romance could be coming through. But this is talking about alignment. You being in alignment, that's why it's, you know, male, masculine, feminine energy, being aligned within yourself. Also, that's the internal alchemy that then the universe, the world, reflects back to you in another or in an opportunity. Do you see? So the fact that you're in perfect harmony and alignment is, and your foundation is solid as well. That's why it can come to you now. It wouldn't be able to have arrived sooner. You had to be aligned in order for it to arrive. And you've heard me say this before. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know what I say. The universe is not going to deliver you, right? Or it's not going to serve you soup in a bowl full of holes. The container has to be prepared to receive it. Otherwise, the blessings can fall through or out of the container. So it's like you were being prepared. The container had to be prepared, had to be made solid before the universe can pour into that container to deliver to you what it was that you asked for or were working toward. So I feel like you prepared the container, solidified the foundation, and now that it's solid, now that you're solid, what you've manifested, intended, can come to you now. And it changes everything. Again, major opportunity, career turning point, life-changing moment, overnight, as if by magic, in a beautiful, wonderful, divinely timed, orchestrated, right? Divinely orchestrated way. You were patient, you trusted the process, and now the timing couldn't be more perfect. It was always going to come to you exactly at the right time, when it was meant to be. You were just in a process of preparing the container to receive it. You were always right on time. This was not being delayed or withheld from you in any way. You were just in a position, being placed in a position to bring yourself into alignment to receive it. You had to become that which you were asking for. Because it feels like you know, you've heard this before, the universe can only deliver what you are. So it's like you had to become the very thing that you were asking to receive. And now that your energy is aligned with it, now it can arrive. And it's going to come in a way that you don't expect. Also, he's on the phone, okay? You might receive an important phone call, a message, an email, phone calls, emails, text, a download. You might hear something through the grapevine that maybe confirms to you the timing of this or the alignment or what's coming through. Sign synchronicities could be pointing to it, highlighting it, like I said in pile 2. You might be doubting or questioning what you're hearing in your everyday outside world, but the universe is telling you to interpret from within the messages that are received outwardly, because it feels like messages are coming through from the outside. You're going to have to discern and interpret from the inside out. It's like, you know, also the reverse is true. You know something deep within, and the universe is confirming it to you externally. It's mirroring to you what you are and what's on the way. Brand new beginning, right here. Brand new beginning, a knock on the door, an opportunity knocking. This is in perfect alignment with you. Receive it, accept it, allow it. You've been made secure to receive this. When it comes in, it's not going to slip through your fingers. Maybe the old version of you who wasn't ready to receive it, that opportunity might have slipped through their fingers, but not yours. Okay? Okay. I don't know what this is, but I feel like this is the one that I saw a glimpse of. I don't know what card it is, but I'm going to take that. But I also feel led to grab another one. Okay. So, we're going to put this here. Let's see what's going on. I'm a little scared. Page of Cups. Okay, so you have a surprise. This is a message. This is a message. Interestingly enough, phone calls, emails, texts, okay? Pages do deliver messages. And this is also the little fish popping out of the cup as a surprise. Okay? So there's a big message coming through. I feel like it's a love message, or like somebody has really, okay, right? Has good intentions. Look at this, right? It's all love. They have loving intentions towards you. Whatever opportunity, partnership they're offering, they have love for you. And it's like this innocence or good intentions. It's like, okay, I just heard they might be shy. Somebody might, okay, for some of you, somebody might be shy to express how they feel or express their appreciation towards you. They want to make a form of connection with you in some way. And this is a blessing to you. It's like this humility, this humbleness, this just genuine loving appreciation for what you do or for who you are. And it's really coming from a genuine place. If that's what this big break, right? If this big break comes to you in this way, via phone call, email, or text, or message, it's the person delivering this is coming to you with such genuine openness and curiosity and just wanting to just see where it goes, okay? And they're hoping that you're open to it. And it's just coming from a really cute, loving place, all right? Curiosity, but then genuine appreciation is what I'm getting from this. Now, on the other hand, I could see this as you needing to keep a childlike wonder and awe, all right, about the whole situation. You being in a childlike state of awe and wonder and magic, creativity, keeping an open mind, right? And letting the magic flow is what's helping you to align with this. Keep a childlike state of feeling, being, right? Because children are so powerful in the sense that they have the power of their imagination. And you could have just, again, used the power of your imagination to manifest what's coming through for you now. But this is saying to keep a childlike wonder about you. And keep an open mind and heart. Dreams really do come true. And I feel like this is being delivered to you now because you kept that childlike wonder in your heart alive the whole time. Especially when the universe was showing the magic to you in your everyday life. You were open to the magic. You kept an open mind about how it could be delivered. And you kept your heart open and receptive too. So continue that, because that is the source, okay, of your manifesting power. And you're also helping it to align and attract to you from that state and frequency of being. Okay? All right, let's take a look. Oh, King of Swords. Knowledge, information, communication. The gift of gab is what I heard. Okay. Written word. So, two energies of communication. Pages deliver messages. This is a message about something on your heart, or a message delivered from the heart. And then the King of Swords is about truth, clarity, discernment, wise decision making, knowledge. I'm hearing confidence. This feeling of, I knew it. He knows things, okay? He knows things. He has a higher perspective. You have the owl for knowledge. You also have the raven or the crow for magic. I also am getting from this, I create what I speak. I create what I speak and believe with my heart. This is heart and mind syncing, heart and mind alignment. Again, alignment of mind and heart, syncing up to deliver this opportunity, open the door to give you your big break. You might get some big news. I feel like this big break is going to help you plan big things for yourself. It's going to give you what you need to up-level and turn everything around for you, whether that's in your career, whether that's in your environment, your love life. I say love life because we have the Page of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, business opportunities, maybe for some of you, self-employment. Something's turning around for you and it's happening at the right time. You could also receive a money blessing, some kind of up-leveling in your prosperity. This is a brand new beginning for you. It's in perfect alignment. And I love how you go from a 1 to a 2. Okay. This is progressive steps. And then you mature also from a page to a king. You're leveling up from a page to a king. This is like, I believe with all my heart. And now it's like, I know. Now I know. I believed it with all my heart. And now I know it with all my heart. You see the difference? And whatever's coming through is super tangible. It's solidified in an earthly way. It's made solid in an earthly, tangible way with the Ace. So this is not fanciful, like thinking or like wishful thinking or just dreaming about it. No, no, no. This is legit. This is a solid thing that you're about to receive in a blessed way. That's in perfect alignment with you at the right time, exactly when it was meant to arrive. I feel like pile number 3, you hit the jackpot with this. And I think in all sincerity, it's because you kept your heart open and receptive like that of a child, you know, open to the possibilities of what could be, of how it could be delivered. And the next thing you know, here it is. You're not just dreaming it, wishing it anymore. Like this is the real deal. Your patience paid off. Your hard work paid off. Now everything's turning around for you, and everything is changing exactly as it needs to. So you can live the dream. Again, you're not just dreaming it anymore. You're living it in a tangible way. All because you aligned. You prepared the container to receive. You believed with all your heart. And now it's being delivered right on time. You trusted yourself, trusted your heart, aligned with that inner trust. And boom, here it is. Now the magic can be delivered. Let's see what's underneath the surface. Yeah, more, look, your hard work is paying off. 8 of Pentacles, that's it. It could be a labor of love, something you've been laboring toward, something that you've been putting your energy and effort into, your time, your resources into. Maybe you didn't give up. You just kept, honing your skill, honing your craft, honing your talents, your gifts in some way. And now the fruit of that labor is about to pay off in a really big way. Maybe for some of you, through a manifestation coming through, being delivered, a big break, a breakthrough, an opportunity you didn't see coming, an opportunity knocking at your door, opening the door to new things for you with the Ace of Pentacles, maybe to bring you more increase, financial income, a money blessing, setting you up for success so you can make long-term goals even. It's finally here. Meanwhile, I feel like for some of you, you're walking around completely unaware of what's about to happen for you. Again, this message is piercing the veil of your awareness to get through to you, to say to you, look, you're walking around not realizing what's about to go down for you. And it feels like a spoiler alert and a heads up to prepare for this. I feel like you have been preparing your container, stabilizing it actually in preparation of receiving this. But I don't really think some of you realize how close you are to the goal. Some of you might be receiving the gift of a vacation. Some of you might have had the goal of moving to a sunny place near water. The reason why I say that is because look. And this can talk about a home. You have a lot of energy of water on the table. Also, if it isn't near the water, it's by the mountains. And there's maybe a water source somewhere. The clock strikes midnight and your wish comes true, okay? Obfuscate. You're not seeing this. That's why this message is here, to pierce the veil, to help bring it to your awareness, to help you see that this is around the corner. Obfuscate talks about things that are hidden, things you can't see. Things are a little cloudy right now. So right now you have this coming your way. This is huge. This is a huge blessing. Ace of Pentacles, big breakthrough, goals achieved. I'm hearing comfort and ease. Comfort and ease. That's what this is bringing. And I feel like it's helping you to align also with something that's, I feel like if it's career, it's an opportunity that's helping you to align with something on your heart that maybe involves the written word, communication, or something along the lines. Or knowledge and learning. Higher learning. Okay. Obfuscate. Okay. Something's kind of veiled right now, but this message is helping to pierce the veil, to break through to you, to help you to see that you're right on time. You have the bond energy. Look at that. Whoa. You have the bond energy, talking about everything coming together, the seeds of intention that you've planted, everything's coming together to align with this, to bring it to you. All this time, it has been helping that seed to grow. And then you have, look, the abundance. Spiritual and tangible abundance coming your way. Right here. The Ace of Pentacles and the abundance card, like, you're coming into a big blessing, a tangible one. Could be increase, financial increase in some way, headed to you or headed towards you. And it's as a result of some kind of work that you've been doing or energy you've been putting into something. It could be spiritual energy, tangible energy, or otherwise. But the investment, okay, of that energy, that time, your hard work is about to pay off in a big, 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 big way. Final oracle message for you, pile number 3 viewers. Get ready for this. This is huge. I don't feel like you see this coming. Like I said, you don't see this coming at all. And that's the surprise, right, of the Page of Cups. There's a surprise element to the way that this is going to arrive to you. It's like crazy. I feel like it's super exciting. And I feel like I want to say to you, when it arrives, the timing is going to be so perfect. It's going to be so magical. Wow. It's going to be so perfect, so magical. I feel like you're going to struggle to believe it. Like this is really real. Let's see if we can get a final oracle message for this reading, pile number 3. I mean, because look how excited he is. This is it. Yeah. And this card is like saying, stay in a receptive state. Rest, relax, so you can receive, because you're operating from a place of alignment by being in that state of rest, relaxation, and receptivity. Whew, man, okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, isn't that Lakshmi? Wisdom, learning, joy, art, and music. I could be wrong, but let's see. Number 29. I'm going to read it directly from the book. So it says, oh, Sarasvati. Okay, sorry. The goddess Sarasvati holds a musical instrument in two hands and extends her other arms outward in joy. So keep your arms open to receive. There's a joyful moment coming your way is what this is kind of giving me with that first line. She stands at the door to the temple. Ooh, at a threshold, right? A portal. An open door. Encouraging you to enter a new period of learning and exploration. This card heralds a time of deepening wisdom for you. It may be gained through personal investigation or through school or other formal courses of study with the King of Swords, right? Knowledge. Don't dismiss the potential for learning. There is profound gratification that comes from this pursuit, whatever the subject may be. It's possible that your path of study will relate to some form of art or music. If you have an interest in these or other creative endeavors, now would be the time to dive right in. Take a class, go to a museum, or surround yourself with the music and art forms that bring you joy. Because when you honor what you love or honor yourself and what brings you joy, you are in alignment, right? So do what brings you joy, makes you happy. In doing so, you are in a receptive state. It can be kind of meditative that way, right? It could be you're working towards a creative goal as well, and the energy that you put into that creative goal is about to pay off in a big way, right? All right, so it says, the swan represents a connection between mind and heart. And didn't I say that? I was saying heart and mind syncing with these two cards. Right here, the alignment of those two things is what helps to manifest, right? You got to align your mind and heart in order to manifest the abundance, the big break, all right? The gift. And as you open your mind to greater understanding and to joyous new experiences, your heart will glow with inner satisfaction. In addition, your life force will sing with beauty, grace, and irresistible attraction. You attracting, right, your blessings, your abundance, your big breaks, your breakthroughs, your creative force, flow, vitality. So this is affirmation. I always choose to learn and grow. The music and art of life inspires me. So yeah. Keep yourself open and receptive. Honor and do and move and create and follow your joy, follow your bliss, because what it does is keep you aligned, all right, with the gift, with the blessing, with the manifestation and the opportunities. And the universe can only reflect what you are. But everything's coming together to allow for this now, to connect you, okay? Look at the Two of Cups and the bond. To connect you with the right people, places, and things to bring you the blessing at the right time, at the right place. You got to stay joyfully aligned in the mind and space and the feeling and the vibe of, you know, that childlike inner child state that operates, moves, and creates, right, from that imaginary place and state of alignment. You're about to do something big here. So pile number 3, this is your reading. I will go ahead and roll the dice for angel numbers now. The angel numbers that show up can confirm a lot of what is said in the reading and or provide you with an additional message you need in a moment. I don't give you source because it could be one you don't like. There's lots on the internet. I say find one that speaks to your heart. Let that be your guide, and let it interpret the angel number for you. So let's see what your angel number is for this reading. Pile number 3. 7. 5. And 2. 752. Actually, that's 2 7s, right? Because 5 plus 2 is 7. Huh. Okay. Yeah, anyway, check out that angel number. Maybe also look up 77. I don't know why I'm getting told to tell you that. Yeah, look up 77 and 752. See what those numbers bring for you. If you feel this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, maybe even consider hyping this video. The hype, I guess, option on the video helps to boost this in the algorithm, so that helps me and my channel grow. Yeah, if you want to support me further, maybe consider joining my channel membership or visiting me on Etsy. Link to my Etsy stores down below in the description box. I have cool things there for sale that I make often by hand. So much love to you wherever you are. Thank you for supporting this channel, taking the time to watch. Much love, and always keep shining.